Alright, so we were done here. I still don't know what the heck's up with this, but I'm assuming I can't get into it right now. So, where's the exit? Down here. One thing I think I'm going to do in my off time, besides get caught up on my YouTube uploads, is I might off stream sit down and equip and figure out how I want to build some of these newer characters I've picked up, so I'm not having to sit here and awkwardly do it on stream. I want to be able to sit down and kind of figure out what I want to do with some characters. We're going to keep Devil in my party for the moment, but I don't know.
How may I help?
Actually, wait a minute.
Right here?
Yeah, let's do that. I'm not sure how well that's all going to work, so let me see something. Now, her damage is not that great. It's just good concentration. I'm trying to compare her a little bit to Liquid just for the hell of it, to get a baseline of what she has going on. I was looking up about her a little bit, and some people were recommending that she's actually not terrible as a tank, which I don't know about that one. I'd have to look into it more, but that she's really good as an assassin. And I don't know how assassin builds really work in this game because I've not messed with rogues at all. Alright, where are we at here? Okay, before we head back, I know I have to go back to Stowart, but I'm actually going to check out the rest of the map while I'm here. Just in case there's anything else going on and I need to go to Stowart for. Might as well just take a look-see now at the rest of everything. And yeah, if it does start to storm like it looks like it's going to, it looks like it might storm badly. Oh crap, this is that bounty. If it does storm real bad, I'm probably going to end the stream, but it doesn't look like it's going to according to radar, so I don't know what's going on. This could be... yeah, shoot, I wonder if this is going to be like the fight that I had against Ulmer. I have not done this fight before, so I don't know what to expect here. White Yennefer, +3 damage reduction. I don't think I want to use that here. That might be good for something else. Here, Milk Drinker. Coco. Oh, that's right, she can't use food. My bad. Forgot she was a robot for a minute. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking a bit more clearly, Jerky's going to be good for him because his intelligence going up means that Carnage is going to have a bigger area of effect. Actually, Aloth, you have some too. Durance, you have some. Give what poultry since I have so much of them to him. Alright, let's just roll with that. Alright, let's hope for the best here because I don't know how this is going to work. I'm going to try to hit my first attempt here is going to be head on. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Alright, I got 7 enemies. Paladin, Wizard, Priestess, Cypher, Rogue, Monk. Wow, like one of every class, it looks like. Where's your Chanter at? I should shut up. They probably actually have a Chanter somewhere. Alright, We want Itamok and Sagani attacking the same thing. Itamok's gonna try to sweep around. Head up for the wizard. Sagani, you're gonna mark him. We need to get rid of him quick, because he's a wizard. Wizards suck. Aloth, you're switching to missile for the moment. You're also going to launch a fireball into the middle of this mess. Try not to catch. Anybody with it? Durance, where are you at? You're on your ass for some reason. Devil of Karok. I have no idea what to do with you. Blinding Strike. Once per encounter. Blinded for 11 seconds. See, that's kind of a melee thing. Coordinated positioning. One quick move rogue instantly switches position with one nearby target. Canceling engagement. Automatic when targeting an ally, so I can actually use her to switch out like Aloth if he's in trouble. Withering Strike. Once per encounter. Weaken for 11 seconds. User. Full attack plus 50 damage. Shadowing Beyond. 2 times per rest. Allows the character to turn temporarily invisible. Enemies cannot detect invisible characters, and attacks made from invisibility automatically counts as sneak attack. Attacking, casting a spell using a special ability, or using an item will end the invisible state. So I could turn her invisible and have her sneak up on, like, the priestess or something. That's an idea. Finishing Blow. Rogue looks to finish off an injured opponent with a precise deadly strike that increases in damage the less endurance the target has. Okay. Reckless Assault, modal, instant, user, -8 deflection, +8 melee accuracy, plus... okay. I don't know if I want to use that or not. I'm not going to use that yet because I'm not trusting her defenses at the moment. So, let's try to take... let's see how this works. Okay. She's gonna have to get micromanaged a little bit. I'm not gonna put AI on her yet. Where's the priestess at? Right there. Sneak attack, backstab. That worked. Alright, so that's cool. She could backstab. I like that. Durance, you need to start buffing. Sagani, I'm assuming you're doing what I told you to do and go after the wizard. It looks like it. Aloth, back up. I got another idea. Okay. She can't be... oh, there's a cipher. Was it? Did I see a cipher before? Either way. Nox or Malignant Cloud. Where's it? Wait a minute. Liquid, there's a deer, okay. Should make sure I don't hit any of my own people here. Up. Rogue's down there. Itamok's going after the priest. After... actually, wait a minute. Priestess isn't going after anybody. Sagani. I hate to do this, but go melee for a moment. So I can't pull anybody away from you. Whoops. Durance, Aloth. Let's have Aloth go help. Draining Touch. Yeah. Priest is dead. Cool. You go after the Cypher. You come down and help your buddy. Let's see what else you got up your sleeve here. Coordinate positioning isn't going to do anything. Let's try Withering Strike. Ooh, Scotty, you're gonna die. Where the heck? Oh, that Paladin's on you, that's why. Shoot. Let's try... Try to heal her, but it might be too late. Actually, use a potion while you're here. Adir, use Second Wind before you end up in a problem. Durance, you're healing. Aloth, where are you at? You're over here, right? You need to get the heck out of town right now. Chain Lightning. Okay, the Paladin went for Adir, that's good. Durance. We're gonna see if magic heals Devil. Let's try... Faux AoE. Let's try this out. Move up here. Okay, do it. Minoleta's precisely piercing burst. Alright, Sagani's still alive. Sagani, get back. Switch to missile again. Wounding shot. We gotta get the Cypher dead so we can help the Devil there. Oh crap, Paladin's after her. Not good. Alright, she got healed. You're going after a deer. Liquid. Go up here and help with the Paladin for a moment. You attacked Paladin. Itamok, where are you at? You're going after Metzla. Don't go after the Paladin. Liquid can get her. Let's try... Immune to engage. I wonder if this gets her out of, like, harm's way if she uses it. Let's see. Does he lose track of her? Looks like he does. Come back around. Oh man, that works beautifully. She went invisible, came back around, backstabbed him, and killed him. I love it. Love it. Okay, everybody else kill this Metzla here. We should be okay now.
Yeah.
Okay, that went much better than before with the Umur fight. Much, much better. Forgotten Tear of the Beloved, flail, one-handed, fast. 913 crush damage, 30% of grazes converted to hits, 10% chance to cast dazing, grants prayer against treachery, grants suppress affliction, immune to charm and domination. I'm gonna pocket that one for now. 5 medium shield. We're gonna check that with what you've got. You can't wear armors, so that's pointless. Hood. Fleet feet. We'll give that to you. Money, money. And the head of Metzla. Fine dagger, wand. Bunch of other stuff that's fine. Elder Game, I can actually go in a stash. She's got a stack of that. Weathered Grimoire, take that. Okay, yeah, so I'm kind of getting sold on her. That was nice. Her backstab ability is sweet. Learn it, why not? I've got so much money, I don't know what to do with it right now. No, don't erase it. Concussive missiles. Fires 5 missiles. Why not? Whatever. Confusion. What does confusion actually do? Like, what's the difference between confusion and dominator? Confusion afflicts and makes the character behave erratically. Every 6 seconds, the target checks randomly to do one of the following: behave normally, attack an ally, walk in a random direction, or do nothing. Yeah, why not? And causes enemies in the area of effect to envision their worst fears, causing them to be weakened and terrified. Aloth, do you actually have spells that aren't in your grimoire right now? Level 4, do you have anything I could put on there now? Confusion or the concussive missiles? Go with confusion. Alright, that can go in a stash. I think I got everything I wanted from both of them. Stash. That's actually supposed to go to her. Major regeneration. You can use potions, right? I think you can. I hope you can. Throw that in a stash. Excuse me. Eight deflection, 12 deflection. Actually 16 deflection, but it lowers her accuracy. I'm gonna put it away for the moment until I get a better handle of what I want to do with her. Alright. Survived that. Good start. What is that? Ice troll. Camping supplies we can't take. Pry bar, we will take that. In a trampled bloody slush around his toppled wagon, you spy tracks leading back south along a path. Alright, let's deal with the troll. I'm glad he didn't decide to join in while I was dealing with Metso. That would have sucked. That would have been like that one fight I had with the wyvern. So there's two of you. We got a bunch of beetles coming up. I might want to get you a missile weapon though for when I don't want you to get melee. Aloth, is your AI off again for some reason? Yeah, it is. For some reason, his AI keeps turning off, and I don't get it. Alright, Sagani, are you meleeing? Why are you meleeing? You weren't meleeing earlier. I'm gonna have to pull you out. You're gonna get attacked, because there's no way you should be right there. Run away. Aloth, now that she's gone. Guys don't like fire, probably. Get your arrows back on. Go after him. Endurance buff, everybody. I should have done that earlier. Are these things causing ice to come up or something? Oh crap, this thing's back. Alright, Aloth, go melee with your weapon here for a second. Endurance, help him out.
Combat.
You two, go after the troll. Scani, I don't like your chances here. Oh, I gotta remember she can only use that twice per rest. I keep thinking it's encounter. That's unfortunate. Okay, Itamok, get down here and help. Adir, get down. No, stay right there. You're the tank. You get down here. There we go. Alright, get back. Go missile. Alright, nobody died. I gotta say it was a good day.
Sure. Sure.
What else we got going on up here? Anything? We have a door. Battery watchtower. I wonder if I can go inside of there without needing to go back to town. Maybe I'll just wait on that. Because that looks like a fairly big tower. Bright Hollow Courtyard pool construction completed. I believe that's all the building projects. Yes. We have completely restored Caed Nua. Talisman of the Unconquerable. +2 intellect while endurance is above 50%. +25 focus gain while endurance is above 50. You guys probably already have something boosting your intelligence, but let's see, you have your intelligence boosting cap. What about endurance? Okay. That's while your endurance is above 50 and you have too much of a risk of losing your endurance. I think I'm just going to sit on this for the moment. We'll see who else I can put it on when I get around to checking out my other party members I'm not actually doing anything with at the moment. Because at some point I really need to do that because I'm going to be actually sticking them in the party a little bit more. I need to start using Grieving Mother. Next week she's coming in my party somewhere. She might replace Aloth for a little while. She might work kind of in a wizard-like manner. I'm not sure. Alright. There's a watchtower right there. You know what? We're gonna check his tower out. Try to. I'm assuming I can get into it. Maybe it won't be so bad in here. Oh, okay. It just took me right to the top. I thought I was going to have to, like, climb this thing. What's this, a bow? As you grab the bow, it vibrates with a strange and familiar energy. Searching your pack, you find a silver arrow that you found lodged in an injured winter wolf. Ooh. As you hold the bow and arrow together, the arrow suddenly snaps into place. You hear a crackling hum and a pale ribbon of light begins to form between the ends of the bow. When you pull the bow back, you feel a very solid resistance. I've gained an item, Stormcaller. What's Stormcaller? Soulbound hunting bow. I know who's getting that. Exceptional. Bow is smooth and light as driftwood, yet as hard as a sturdy mast. It feels warm in your hands, as if one of its previous owners has just passed it to you. As you hold it, you can almost feel the sea spray on your cheeks and hear storm-whipped waves in your ears. -6 damage reduction shock for 8 seconds. Yeah, that is going to my girl Sagani here. What do you actually have equipped, Sagani? Persistence, hunting bow. This isn't quite as strong right out the gate, but it's going to be pretty strong. Just for the hell of it. We're going to give persistence to Devil, just in case I decide to have her go missile. Bind soul. Yes. Alright. What's this? Experimental notes. Put that in the stash. Give that to her. Alright. Sweet. Is that all that's up here? Man, I'm glad I checked that tower out. What is that? There's something in that log. I think I saw that the other day, and I must have actually not gone inside of it for some reason. What's that? I guess I need to reach it from the other side. Okay. Sagani, you look like you're shivering.
Hey.
Guys. Wait.
Huh?
Adir, get over here. Why aren't you following? Okay, let's, before I forget about it, head back over here and find out what that is. I kind of want to fight something. I want to see what that bow does. I mean, I could read what it did, but I want to see how much more effective she is with it. She hasn't had a weapon upgrade in a while. Ow. That's why I didn't pick it up as a campfire. Alright, so back over here. Alright, we can't get in yet, but let's take a look at the front door.
That caravan must have had a half-ton of steel. Coinmaster Zoltan's finally getting his way.
For now, the other commandants will have his head.
Only if they don't tear each other to pieces first. I heard Maroon and Exandru.
Shh. Last thing I want is to get on Maroon's bad side.
Fine, just say the words then. I'm getting hoarse.
You think you'd, like, try to listen a little bit longer? To get the words while we're here.
Maybe they had one really tall dwarf who needed a door this big.
It's probably compensating. Alright. Nothing here, so let's get out of here. I almost want to go stop at the Russet Wood because there was something that I picked up about the lake there. And I don't have the note on me now. I don't know which one of these notes was it. Ah, I'll figure it out later. Run. Alright, Stalwart. Got a few things to turn in, I think. I know we gotta turn in that bounty.
Didn't think I'd miss this place. Had that much right.
Okay, well, don't kill anybody while we're here. We need them alive. Oh, hey, just who I'm looking for. Metzla, the Sisterhood of the Slaked Skull, is dead. He grins. Kind of ironic, isn't it? She went around killing people for Bareth, and in the end, that's what... Oh, never mind. Just take the bounty. He passes you a bag that rattles a coin. Well, she should be happy then. She's dead. I've heard some new reports of dangerous folk about. Perhaps you'd be interested in going after them too. Oh, there's more? Alright, I'm interested in new bounties you mentioned. That'd be the Disciple... Excuse me, Disciples of the True Flame and the Old Dunreard Hunting Lodge. He shakes his head. Those others you handled are lambs by comparison. I highly doubt Umar was a lamb compared to these people. That fight was rough. Tell me about the Disciples of the True Flame. Scratches the back of his neck. I don't know. Didn't know what to make of this one. But word is it's a group of dragon cultists. He holds up his hands. I know it sounds bizarre. I didn't believe it myself until I heard they torched an outpost north of Maiden Falls for clearing a nest of worms, they said. Last I heard, they'd made camp near Longwatch Falls. It shouldn't be too hard to spot. What's the Old Dunreard Hunting Lodge? He shakes his head. Adherents with too much time and money. They travel around hunting monsters for sport. But they leave a mess of wrecked property and dead bodies, kith, I mean, in their wake. They've been charged with murder and general mischief in Defiance Bay, New Haomar, and a dozen other towns in between. Someone saw them hunting in the Russet Woods, so you might look for them there. Alright, let's talk about something else. So we got 2 more quests to pile. I can't do that yet. Okay, we gotta return to Fear Grasseras. That's right here. They who woke the stars complete. Hiravias returns to Stronghold. What happened there? Though backed by the money and spies of 2 Vailian dukes, Hiravias has had difficulty cracking the Glenfathan astronomer's code. Many of the Glenfathans had initially appeared helpful, turned out to be saboteurs who believed that outsiders cannot be trusted with Glenfathan's secrets. A series of ambushes and difficult chases to rear Glenfath eventually brought Hiravias face to face with the great-great-granddaughter of one of the Orlan astronomers who predicted the Lover's Tide. She threatened to destroy the key to translating the cipher, but Hiravias was able to negotiate a limited translation of the key's astronomical information. In the end, the Vailian dukes were a bit disappointed as they had hoped to learn additional secrets of Glenfathan astronomy. However, even the information Hiravias recovered was fascinating to Vailian astronomers. We got a Constellated Cloak, plus 12 reflex, grants dimensional shift. Foe beam, stunned for 5 seconds. This dazzling cloak was a gift from 2 Vailian dukes, a reward for your help in recovering lost Glenfathan astronomical knowledge. Looking at the cloak from different angles produces a variety of shimmering colors and creates the illusion that you are gazing into an impossibly deep expanse of space. Neat. Alright, we'll get that later. Alright, Fira, where are you at? There you are.
You look like you've been in the wilds. You see my wagon out there?
I found your goods.
You've saved my hide. I can't thank you enough. but I hope you'll take this.
I know you're smuggling stuff, Fira.
Shh. Keep it down, will you? Look, you seem forthright, but I couldn't just announce my business, could I? Even you've got to understand that. I'm just trying to get out of town before some ogre or fishman or starving snow-addled hunter sticks a blade in my gut. More important, I gotta make good on my deal with the supplier. Ain't someone I'm eager to disappoint.
Well, I'm not going to answer 3 because I'm not exactly a paladin. Fair enough, I'll take my reward then.
Here, as promised.
You do you.
Thanks again. With a little luck, I'll trade these blizzards in for a sea breeze soon enough.
Just remember me if you run into each other again someday and I need help. Alright, let's see. Fira's done. That is Devil's Quest. That's the freaking dragon I can't kill. That's Maniha. Hiravias. Grieving Mother. And that is all stuff that I am saving for later. Bounties. I still gotta find the helm. Ista. Where was Ista at? Ista I don't think is in here. I think she's outside somewhere. Unless she has a house. I'll check the map real quick. I love knocking things off the list. It's such a good feeling. Alright, let's see.
First, your neighbors hound you because you say the wrong prayers at supper time.
If it wasn't that, it'd be something else. Just their way of letting you know they care.
Then some cross-eyed lord gets to stringing up your neighbors.
A couple of them were ones that have been hounding me, so that worked out at least.
I'll take the pretty flowers.
Feels like it's hardly worth putting the huts back up.
Better than standing out here shivering.
Oh, Ista. Oh hell, I might have just heard more thunder. Suppose a storm at some point today, I just don't know when. Oh,
You
hey,
gotta
I
see this.
did not catch this before. What's this? A little bit of money. A little bit of money is better than no money, I always say. Alright, maybe she's in the inn. Pretty sure she ain't downstairs. No, but Devil, can you
Right here.
disarm that trap to get a little bit of experience while we're here?
Let's see what
Because
we
Sagani
got.
can't do it. Oh yeah, you're gonna fit in nicely. You can actually disarm traps. I like
That'll do.
that. Don't feel bad, Sagani. She's not better than you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe she's up here. There's rooms up here. This is where the Orlin is. Alright, I think she's over by the west exit. Thought that's where she was. Probably walking right by her. What's in here? Camping supplies. Unless she's not actually in this town. Hold up. I got my phone near me and I don't want to be on this part forever. PoE-ista. She's in Stoward Village. She is hanging out, it looks like, by the docks, because there's a picture of her. Alright. So she's down here somewhere. Probably right there. There we go. Yeah, I was looking for Ista. How you doing, Tenwin?
I hope you've had some luck, and do take care with that device. It has a few rather delicate components.
I didn't find any ore deposits, but I did find this.
What? So it works? What a day! But why these gems? I didn't think the device would be able to pick up inert Audra. Fascinating. I have to study this further. But all the same, it worked! At last! A breakthrough! With that Audra to work from, I can refine the enchantments. We'll be digging up iron, gold, Audra, all of it!
Happy to help.
This is going to change everything. Oh, and I won't leave you empty-handed, of course. Here, I had this set aside for supplies, but I don't think I'll be staying in Stalwart much longer. I won't forget all you've done for me. They'll hear about this back home, I promise you. Who knows? Perhaps they'll name the next battery after you.
Liquid's battery, I like it. Sounds aquatic. Alright, that's taken care of. Helm we still gotta find. We need to search the fishery at night, it's daytime. Still got bounties and a blade. Okay, so... just gonna find somebody to talk to and try to figure out who's got the dwarven soul thing going on. Can always wait till nighttime. Get that bronze freak away from me. That's not very nice, buddy. You're banned. Villager. Let's go see the, you know what? I'll bet I know exactly who it is. Who's the one person in the village that hasn't had anything going on with them yet? The old woman. She's the only person in this town that has not had anything related to her yet. Hi, did you used to be a dwarf?
Got
Well,
to speak
I
up?
think you are a dwarf
My
now.
hearing
but
ain't what it was.
Read your soul. You feel her essence humming and buzzing. Another personality and set of memories lies dormant within her soul, convulsing as if in fitful sleep. The contours of that dormant soul are sharp, ragged. As you reach out for it, it seizes you violently. You're standing in a dark and fest hall. Sturdy tables and benches have been stacked against the door in the far end of the room. You know it won't be enough. A few dozen other doors from your tunneling crew wait with you, shovels and pickaxes in their shaking hands.
Sinove, please. If we go now, we can get behind the barricade. We won't do any good here.
He's right. You hear agreement in the quiet murmur of the others. But Arms Warden Maroon ordered you to hold your ground here. Yet in those rising whispers you hear the opening bars of mutiny. You never tolerated insubordination from your crew and you aren't about to start. So you heft your pickaxe and swing it into the man's skull. He collapses and others fall silent. The acrid odor of urine rises from his body. Attractive.
We're gonna go down fighting. Anyone who feels differently can settle it with me right now.
Your voice is hoarse from hours of shouting orders. Man, I can't talk. But no one else moves. They cast their eyes down in the flickering torchlight. Something thuds against the door. The others raise their weapons, picks, shovels, and a few swords, but they don't dare flinch. Your own pulse pounds at your temples. You pull back from Taina's soul, but you feel Zeno's wrath and ferocity tugging at you still. Her essence thrashes, lashing out at an unseen enemy. Zenove is powerful but dangerous too. Her fury has anchored her to old and threatening memories. You consider that there may be others you could awaken. Tiana, however, seems unaware of any of this as she blinks back at you with cloudy, placid eyes.
You got the look of someone with his teeth around a secret.
Her cold fingers are locked around your arm. Her black eyes search you.
Glad I'm not the only one who knows not to trust your kind, Watcher. You do well not to trust hers.
Leave. We'll check out some other people first. I don't want Granny to suddenly turn into an axe-wielding maniac here. Let's go see. What's in door number 2? Plus, I kind of wonder if the mayor has anything to say about my deal with the ogres.
I take it you've met Galvino.
Renegil glances at the devil of Karak, her eyes narrowing. Examine Renegil's soul. Your awareness settles beneath Renegil's skin. You feel yourself looking through her eyes upon a time-faded memory. You're standing in the inn. The room is stifling, but it's the body heat of so many furious villagers, not the neglected fire pit that's drawn sweat from your pores. Your husband waits by the door, about as far as he can get away from the assembly. He holds Uldric, whose cheeks are bright as he watches the Dallspecker with wide, fearful eyes. You'd never realize how badly your neighbors stank, but something rank and repulsive rises from them as they pack together in this room.
How much did the old snake pay you, Sina Hiod?
It's grinned, the head fisherman, jabbing a furious finger towards the back of the room. Sinihold, your erstwhile mare, squirms in a corner, pinned by the accusing stares of the entire village. Oh, those eyes. They're cruel, porcine eyes, and they're watching Sinihold with the dumb gluttony of hogs staring at fodder. The only sight that turns your stomach more is Sinihold himself, trying to wriggle free of his own lies.
Maestro Galvino and I came to an agreement. It was for the good of Stalwart. I thought...
You thought you'd let a killer walk among us?
Cries of fierce agreement rise from the others. What began as a collective grumbling is swelling and congealing like storm clouds. You look back at your husband. He's whispering to Uldric, but when you catch his eye, he directs a silent supplication to you.
Let's go.
A wet smack draws your attention back to the other end of the room. Someone's throwing a potato, and Sinihold cringes and rubs his jaw. You want to shout at them all for this nonsense and waste, but you notice it's about to get worse. Stalwart will have blood, and Galvino in his horror has had the sense to flee already. You turn again. Your husband is beckoning you with swift, chopping motions, but what stops your breath is Uldric. His little eyes are fixed on a churning mob. You knew ever since you started hearing about those hideous purges that he'd see something like this one day. But did it have to be so soon? It's what drove the devil woman to madness. Now his little eyes have gotten big enough to swallow the whole scene. Now he's seeing you as a part of it. You want to leave, but if you do, this is what your boy will remember. Cowardice and madness. About people, about Stalwart, about you. The people around you jostle and bark in a rage. They're dangerous animals, but animals nonetheless. They just need to be led. So you push your way to the end of the room, where Cinehiel trembles in a puddle of his own piss. Man, that seems to be happening a lot in this session today.
Enough.
Your voice boils up from your throat. The others fall silent, watching you. They piss themselves. I'm kidding, they don't. They listen, dumbly trusting, as you turn Cinehiel's death sentence into an exile. No one contradicts you when you explain that he's going to march out of this village alone into whatever miserable hamlet will have him. They silently agree when you explain that their hands are too clean for the likes of him. But there's something else forming behind their eyes, a kernel of trust and dependence. You feel it curling around you, encasing you like a pearl does sand. You only wanted to spare Cinehiel's life, not volunteer for this job, but you see so much fear shimmering just beneath their expressions, fear at god men marching through the mountains, at dear woodens and their purges, at dying the slow and lonely death of a ghost town. And you see their grateful reassurance mirrored in Uldrich's expression. Perhaps this place is hopeless, but you realize you can't leave it any more than you could leave your boy. The only person who isn't looking at you is your husband. He's shaking his head, his eyes on the door. You retrieve from Renegil's memory. Vivid though it is, it has nothing to do with Durgan's battery.
What's on your mind?
Nothing.
You did right in parlaying with Baragon. Don't know that anyone else here is going to see it that way, but I thought you should know.
That's cool. Do you mind if I read your soul? You reach for Uldrich's essence and find yourself staring at a fence post lying in a filthy slush of frozen mud. Snow gathers around your legs and trickles into your boots. A wind nips at you even through layers of fur. You hold a wood chisel in one numb hand and a mallet in another. Kneeling over the fence post, you get to work. Hour after hour, you hammer away, feeling the tools grow heavily in your grip as your breath fogs your vision. You want to do better work than this. You can do better work than this. But no one's building new houses in Stalwart. The last table you crafted was put into the fishery, and pike and trails now traced to find dovetail joints you so lovingly carved. Now you mend the stockade because that's what's needed. The chisel slips, skidding alongside your hand. That sucks when that happens. You gasp, but you hold up your hand and see, much to your relief, all 5 fingers wiggling back at you. You need to get out of this town. You pull back from Uldrich's soul. He's still staring into the fire, seemingly lost in his own memories too.
Something else you need?
Nope. Alright, give me a second. Alright. Continuing on. I'm gonna save it. Let's see, I can't read your soul. You're a villager. Let's see what this fella has going on. Mr. Numbmouth.
Hey there. Let me know if you need anything.
I thought you were cured. You mean you always look like that?
Yes, fine. Haha. I'm doing much better, actually, and everything seems to be working like it ought to, so thanks.
I'll be going.
Take care.
Actually, I'm not going anywhere.
Hey there. Let me know if you need anything.
I have some questions.
Sure, ask away. Not sure what I can tell you, though. I haven't been here half as long as most.
Did I talk to you about any of this? Because it's not acting like I did. What can you tell me about Stalwart?
Truth is, I couldn't care less about the town. Or the mines. But I like the people. Hardy bunch. Living up here in the cold. Shame most of them have packed up.
This guy sounds like a cartoon character, like he should be voicing a hippopotamus in a Saturday morning deal or something.
Feels like everything's conspiring to chase us out of here sometimes. Just means the ones of us that are left are the most stubborn-headed, right? Or foolish.
Who are you?
Me? Well, I used to build houses. These days I do this and that. Get work at the fishery sometimes, mending nets. Right now I'm helping with the stockades. The ogres keep us busy. I'm from Ina's Rest originally. Not so far from your Cadnua, actually. A little ways east. Nice lake nearby. A little like the one here. I heard some business went down with Lord Radric. Might have ended up tithing to you instead if I were still there, my lord. Right. Anything else then?
Yeah, I want to read your soul. Snowy paths peel away and a brisk air gives way to the acrid stench of smoke. A dark cloud billows up from the remnants of a burning house at the far edge of a rocky field. You are low to the ground, held in place, and above you the wind tugs embers back and forth like firebugs. The vision in your left eye...
Not so brave now, are you?
The vision in your left eye is clouded such that the figure standing over you is a collection of rough smears of black cast in silhouette by the fire. Not so brave now, are you? A dark shape swings towards your face, and a subsequent burst of agony jars you out of your memory and back into your own skin.
What? Did I spill something on myself?
Weird. No, he's not a dwarf, but... Let's check out father and son. Pretty sure it's the old woman, but I kind of want to see what's going on with everybody else. There's some interesting stuff in this.
Thank you again for saving us.
Okay, I guess I can't read your soul.
Welcome. What can we do for you?
Thrisk's soul is a vibrant, stolid thing, and as you reach out for it with your senses, you see your breath begin to fog in the air. You find yourself seated at the crest of a hill, overlooking the mountain pass below. The sky is bright and clear, and your furs are proof against the mountain chill. Appa, a child barely old enough to walk, burples happily as he wobbles towards you. Burples. I don't know if I've ever seen that word before. Burplies. I don't know. He points down at the elk herd picking its way across the river, and you smile proudly. The vision fades, and with it goes the swell of joy. There's a tight knot of regret within your chest, and only when the last of the vision is faded does it leave you. Farewell. If I have the right stats. You're right, I probably don't have the right stats. It's like every time I need to have the right stats, I don't. But boy, I can kill things quick.
What did you say?
Nothing.
That's what I like about you.
Beg your pardon?
You don't talk much.
Alright, there's nothing up there. There's nobody at the temple. Both those people that were around it left. Hot Springs don't have any, but actually wait, there was a merchant around here, wasn't there? Let's go to the merchant caravan real quick. See if they got anything to say. Okay, I guess your soul is not readable. Fishery, I don't want to go there until nighttime. So yeah, it looks like we're going to the rest. Thankfully, it looks like it did not, in fact, thunderstorm. It might be getting a little bit lighter. My opinion is better to have low dexterity perception and high might intelligence and resolve, simply because those stats are way more used in any form of conversation. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Resolve comes up a lot. I think when I first was looking at a guide for a barbarian build, someone said something about perception. Maybe I think it was for conversation stuff too, but I'm not seeing a ton of perception stuff. honestly, for a combat build, now that I know this a little bit better, I probably would have, because his base perception is 14, his base intellect is 10, I would have taken some of his perception out and given him some intelligence, just purely thinking of it combat-wise, because of his Carnage ability. But, yeah, I don't know. Looking into it, there's so many different ways to build people in this game. Like, I kind of like it. In some ways, the stats were kind of confusing at first, coming back from something like Baldur's Gate, because, like, for a barbarian, for instance, intelligence is a good thing to put on him, and you're thinking, an intelligence for a barbarian, why would he need that? But a lot of these stats have dual uses, which is kind of neat. Like, you can actually do things like have a buff wizard, possibly, stuff like that.
Thanks again. I'll be gone just as soon as the weather clears.
Set, yeah. Yeah, I was actually reading that. Resolve doesn't really have that much going on. So, technically, if you're playing this, like, if you're trying to give yourself stats for just a run through of the game, and you're not trying to game anything, it's kind of neat in a way, though, because it's like, okay, I could give myself resolve so I can do the checks in the conversations, or I could ignore resolve, build a better combat character, but then I don't have that
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for you?
ability to do the checks as well. Let's read Hayfrick's soul. You see a room, dark and damp, a cellar. Looks like part of the inn rather than an old fortress. Through Hayfrick's eyes, you admire rows of gleaming bottles, recently dusted and polished. As you step back from the shelves, you look on with satisfaction at a pressure plate concealed in the stone floor.
You alright? I won't serve you if you're already drunk, you know.
Alright, so you're just about setting your traps. Yeah, actually, and that's another thing I keep forgetting, that, like, might actually increase the spell damage, stuff like that. Like, it's confusing to a new player a little bit. It was confusing to me just because there's so much going on with the stats, but it's cool once you get into it. It's really neat once you get into it. Can I read your soul?
Hello, sir. Anything I can do?
No, I can't. Knife throw, it ain't gonna let me read. Oh, I can read their souls. Okay. Let's read Andred's soul. A handful of memories dart across your mind like startled fish, leaving indistinct images and sounds in their wake. For a moment you are overwhelmed until one particular recollection tugs at your senses with stubborn force. You, or Andred, or both, kneel on a stone floor held between two men. The man pacing in front of you wears the armor of a Crucible Knight. You feel Andred's half-hearted contempt for him as if it were your own. You feel Andred's triumph too when the knight comes just close enough for you to spit blood onto his boots. Memory slips away and you find yourself back in your own shoes. Okay, well, you're not a dwarf. Let's read Beer Twin. The whiff of salt and brine is in your nostrils, for the room is even faded. The ground heaves beneath your feet and a spray of ocean water roars over the railing as the ship heels under the wind. The ship suddenly shudders violently, and you are thrown against the railing. In that moment, you find your gaze pulled to the pitching surface of the dark sea, and see there an eye, broad as a shield, gazing back at you in turn. Fear and fascination sweep through your mind, even as your senses recede and the memory fades. Shining bright.
Something I can do for you? Halfrick's got me straightening the rooms, but I'll help you if I can.
You feel for Rowena's essence and almost instantly find yourself wrapped in darkness. It takes you a moment to realize that you've plunged into a very old memory. But as your eyes adjust to the torchlight, you find yourself in a gloomy tunnel that you instinctively recognize as part of Durgan's battery. A handful of figures in patchy cloaks and hoods, dwarves like you, hunch over a minecart. They're loading it with cloth-wrapped bundles from which you see the occasional flash of metal, the edge of a blade, or the burnished